Good morning, guys. Mr. Middleton here. Today we are talking about the perimeter and area. At the end of this video, you should be able to find the perimeter of an area of the perimeter and area of composite figures. So kind of review here. Perimeter is the distance around a shape, or outside of a shape. It is a one-dimensional measurement. That's why the label is unit, whatever it is, okay? Feet, inches, centimeters, okay? Area is how much space a shape takes or covers. Either way. It is a two-dimensional measurement, which is why the label is unit squared. Okay, we'll say feet squared, inches squared, centimeters squared. Okay, the units are very important. Okay, so the perimeter of a triangle, feet. Area of a triangle, of a rectangle, feet squared. So let's look at this example. Find the perimeter and area of a rectangle with a base of 5 feet and a height of 54 inches. Okay. A couple things I noticed up front. Okay, so they tell us that our base is 5 feet. Okay. They tell us that our height is 54 inches. Okay, always pay attention to the units because the units are important. One is telling us in feet, one is telling us in inches. Okay, I am going to change the feet to inches. Now it makes the problem a little bit bigger numbers, but I know that 5 feet goes evenly into inches, and I don't think 54 feet goes evenly into feet. 54 inches goes evenly into feet. So 5 feet into inches, there are 12 inches in a foot. So 5 feet times over 1 equals 12 inches over 1 foot. Okay, units crossed out, so I have 60 inches. Okay, so this is 60 inches. Alright, great. And so now I can find my perimeter. Okay, my perimeter will be (54 plus 54 to account for these two sides. It's a rectangle. Those two sides are going to be the same. Plus 60 to account for these two sides, which will be the same. So my perimeter will be 228 inches. The area will be 60, the base, times 54, the height, 3,240 inches squared. Oops. You see that now. Alright. So make sure you pay attention to the units and make sure you pay attention to labeling your units. Those are both very important. Alright, example. A pool has dimensions that are 15 feet by 20 feet. Okay, so both feet, that's good. The pool has a deck around it that is 3 feet wide. How much would it cost to build a fence around this area if fencing is 12 feet per foot, $12 per foot? So here we go. What we're going to do, we got to see where they're going to build this fence. Okay, so they're not going to build it right outside the pool, otherwise it would be pretty hard to get in or out of the pool. Don't want that. So the pool's going to come around, the fence is going to come around here, okay, outside this whole thing. So we need to know how wide that is. Well, the pool's 15 feet wide, and the deck is 3 feet wide. So 15 plus 3 plus 3, 21 feet. 15 plus 3 plus 3. This pool is 20 feet long, plus 3 plus 3, be 26 feet. Okay, 21 feet by 26 feet, we can find the perimeter of this thing. The perimeter, 26 plus 26 is 52. 52 plus 21 is 73. 73 plus 21 is 94. It will be 94 feet. That is the perimeter. Plus 42. Okay, so 94 feet. Now it says how much would it cost if it's $12 per foot? Well, we can do 94 times 12. It will cost $1,128 to build that fence. All right. Second question. How much would the concrete cost to lay if the concrete costs $2.50 per square foot? So here we go. This is going to be a little bit different because we're not laying the concrete everywhere. We're just laying it on the pathway. So what we can do is we can take this big area, 21 times 26, (546 feet squared). Okay, but we're not laying concrete all over that space. We're only laying it where the pool is it. So how big is the pool? Well, it's 15 by 20. It's 300 feet squared. And so the concrete covers 246 feet squared. If it costs $2.50 per foot, let me make sure I type that in right. Do that right? One more time. 246 times $2.50, $6.15. All right. So that would cost $615 to lay the concrete. All right, so that's thinking past just area and perimeter, making sure that we are able to use those. Flipping to the other side. Alright, so we're going to find the perimeter and area of the composite figures. Now this is all about organization. It really is. The more organized you are with showing your work and seeing how you got to answer, the easier this section is. Okay? It might look simple, it might look difficult either way, but it's really the same. It takes as much input and thinking as any other part of geometry. So here we go. And it takes some reasoning. So here's our reasoning. We need to know what each of these outside shapes are, what their lengths are. And we can usually find that by what they give us somewhere. So like I see I'm missing this and this. Okay. Alright, they're telling me that this whole thing is 10 and that this is 6. That means that this should be the rest of 10 minus 6, which is 4. This whole thing is 11. Sorry, it's 15. And this is 4. So this should be 15 minus 4, which is 11. And now in order to find my perimeter, I just need to add everything together. 10 plus 11 is 21, plus 6 is 28. Sorry, 10 plus 11 is 21, plus 6 is 27, plus 4 is 31, plus 4 is 35, plus 15 is 50. 50 meters. Okay, you can write all that out. Make sure that you have a checklist or something. These are points and problems that you just don't like to miss. 21, 36, 40, 50. Okay, good. Now to find the area, we can do something similar and just break it down into squares or shapes that we can easily find the area of. Okay, I'm going to break this down like this. I'm going to make two boxes. This box is 4 by 4, 16. This bigger box is 11 by 10, which is 110. 16 plus 110, 126 meters squared. Alright, if you want to try this next one, try it on your own, that's fine. If not, you can follow along with me. Alright, I noticed that I'm missing this, and I think that's it. I think that's all I'm missing on this one. Okay, so I need to get those down. This is 3. It's the same length as this. That's going to be 3. Okay. This whole thing is 10. 3, 6, 8. So 8 and 10. There's 2 left. Alright? And so now I need to take my perimeter, and I need to make sure I tick off all these things as I go. 3, 5, 8, 10, 13, 16, 22, 25, 28, 38. The perimeter is 38 centimeters. Alright. And now I'm going to make some squares and rectangles I can deal with. Make sure I know their measurements. I'm going to cut this off, cut this off, cut this off. Alright. And so I've broken down to 4 different places. Now, remember, we can't just assume that these are the same size, especially these outside squares and rectangles. Okay, we have to make sure we pay attention to what their actual measurements are. So this is 2 by 3, this is 6. 3 by 3, this is 9. 3 by 3, this is 9. So we got those. Now we need to find and make sure we know the length of this rectangle. So this is 3 by 3, 6, and this is 2 by 3, 5. So 6 by 5, which is 30. Okay, so I've organized enough to see that I have my numbers in place. 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 30 is 48, plus 6 is 54. So 54 centimeters squared. Okay, so those problems don't have to be difficult, and they might be time consuming, but it's better to spend time on this problem and get it right than it is to redo and not be sure of your answer. Alright, thanks. See ya.